you out there, no heels. I think it's a really wonderful guide. They have some really fantastic posts. The music by me at the peak, but you might not be there. Emergency snack, paracetamol, cash. A rave is high energy and it's going to demand a lot out of you. So I go to a lot of raves. And I believe documenting my life and showing you guys the raves that I go to has actually encouraged a couple of people who might have never wanted to go to one to actually go to one, seeing how much fun and how much I enjoy going to raves. But I do not want to send you into the dark dungeons of a random warehouse in Ikate without giving you guys some pointers. In this video, I am going to be sharing the things you have to know before you go to your first rave. All these pointers come from members of the community. It comes from DJs, it comes from organizers, promoters, and fellow ravers like me. They gave such amazing answers that I'm like, I don't need to actually say anything. I'm gonna start off with DJ codename KND, one of the organizers of Mainland House. So if you're looking for a house event, a rave on the mainland, check them out. So this is what he said. 1. Raving is not for the weak. It will test your physical capacity and expose your energy to a lot. I do agree that it is not for the weak. If you're looking for a chill night of dancing, that's not what a rave is for. A rave is high energy and it's going to demand a lot out of you. So if you know you cannot handle like high energy music, high decibel music, the rave is not for you. He also said if you don't enjoy the music, understand that it's not your wavelength at the moment. Take a step back, watch other people's reaction to the same music while keeping an open mind, and I think this is really important. The music that is played at raves isn't the typical Afrobeat and a piano pop music you'll hear. This is deep house, deep EDM music that has no words, you know, For a first timer, it might be a lot to take it all in, and you might be looking for familiar sounds, but the thing is that you might find some familiar sounds, but don't go into this rave expecting an Ashake voice drop. That's not what we're here for. He also says if you still don't enjoy it, go to the bar, get some drinks. You're probably too sober. You know what? Sometimes that might be the problem. Sometimes you might be in your head a little bit. So just loosen up, maybe take a shot or two, and go back to the dance floor and just allow the music to move through you. Next, this comes from Vincent Desmond, who is a writer. He said, I think what makes a great rave experience differs per person, but for me, so this is his opinion, I think you should go with someone or better a group of friends, and I agree. You'll eventually meet other people at the rave and you'll likely leave the friends you came with at some point. But the truth is that a rave, even the best ones, do not start at peak point. And even if you come at the peak point of the rave, you likely won't get to the rave at your own peak point. Plus, raves can be overwhelming and confusing if it's your first time. So I always say go with friends or someone you can talk to and let the night progress and get you there. Fantastic advice. If you're a first timer going to a rave, go with friends. The music by me at the peak, but you might not be there. Sometimes it takes some people a bit of time before they, loosen up, let their guard down, let their walls down, and really allow the music to move them. And until that point, you just don't want to be standing around. You don't want to be bored, and you don't want to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going back home. This is the great time, to grab some drinks, talk to your friends that you came with, and bit by bit, you will start to open up, you'll start to loosen up, and then the rave will get you there. We have some pointers from Sons of Ubuntu, who is a DJ, also one of the co-founders of Sweat It Out, one of my favorite raves in Lagos. Protect your ears because loud music at raves can be potentially damaging to your hearing, especially if you're close to the speakers for an extended period. I am very guilty of this. I'm not protecting my ears. In fact, I'm very scared that I'm going to go deaf at 50. I'm actually thinking of investing in earplugs so that I can protect my ears. But yes, if you have sensitive ears, a rave is pretty loud. Maybe get some earplugs, get some ear protection. His next point, respect others. Yes, so huge. Respect the personal space and boundaries of others and be mindful of your behavior. Raves are all about inclusivity and positive vibes. But many men come to raves and just wanna against women, and I'm like, this is not the place for that. Respect people's personal space. Allow people to want to invite you into their space. Don't go hugging, don't go lounging, don't go don't go up in someone's space just because you see them dancing. Like, do not do that. Respect their space and allow them to let you in. Also, raves are all about inclusivity. What? Inclusivity. EDM music, house music was created in the basement of LGBTQ house parties in Chicago. That is where the music that I love to go and dance to on the weekends came from. It came from the LGBTQ community, and the LGBTQ community here in Lagos deserve to enjoy themselves at raves as well. So if you go to a rave and you see things, keep it to yourself. And if you're not comfortable, you can go home. At raves, we accept everybody under the entire spectrum. So don't come to a rave and start seeing things and start saying things, and don't start being a weirdo, okay? His last point here is pretty important. Know your limits. Exposure to intoxication is very high at raves, and I mean very, very high. Be careful what you take and from whom. If you choose to partake, know your limits and be aware of the potential risk. Remember that mixing intoxicating substances can increase your risk of over-intoxication. Raves are a place of a lot of drug use. And if you choose to partake, I highly, highly recommend that you understand your limits and you know exactly what you're doing and what you're taking, and you have somebody around you that can help you out in case of anything. God forbid anyone overdoses at a rave. Come, have fun, but know your limit. I hate when I see sloppy people on the dance floor at raves. It's like, it irks my fucking soul. Don't come to a rave and be sloppy. Understand and know your limits. Alright, next one here is from Tegan, who is a DJ and also one of the co-founders of Electro. Definitely eat a big healthy meal and stay hydrated before and during. If you've been watching my videos, you will know that every time I'm getting ready to leave the house, one of the main important things I do is I eat a meal and I drink a bunch of water. Those are two very, very key and important things, because you need energy. You need those calories to keep you moving as you dance through the night. So don't skip your meals. Drink a lot of water during the rave as well, because raves are high energy. You're gonna be burning a lot of calories, you're gonna be dancing a lot, so you need to drink a lot of water to keep yourself hydrated. This next point here comes from Aniko, who is an amazing DJ and also one of the founders of Group Therapy. Wear comfortable shoes because you'll be standing most of the night. A rave is mostly dance floor. There are no sections, there's nowhere to sit, there's nowhere to be pretty. Came here to dance. Wear comfortable shoes, no heels. If you're the kind of person that can dance in heels all night long, by all means, have fun. But if this is your first time coming to a rave, trade those heels for Crocs, for some flats, for some slippers.
This is where I give a special shout out to my Slides by Worry flats. I have danced in these flats for almost 10 hours and they're still holding on, man. Like, I love these flats. They're so cute, they're comfortable, and yeah, they're amazing.
Trade those heels for comfortable shoes because there's nowhere to sit. There is nowhere to sit. I'm going to say it again, nowhere to sit. There are some raves that do have places to sit, like Element House, but that's if you bought a section. There's no place to sit out unless you're going to go sit outside on the cars. There's no place to sit at Group Therapy unless you're going to sit outside on the steps, on the pavement. I want to repeat it because I think a lot of people don't know this. There is no place to sit at raves. We also have some pointers from Deji, who is a DJ as well. He says, pace yourself, avoid illegal substances, plan your transportation, which is very true. You need to figure out how you're gonna get there, how you're going home. I come home sometimes 4 a.m., 5 a.m., so you need to plan your transportation. Always be nice. The dance floor is big enough for everybody. Yes, I agree. Be nice to everybody you meet on the dance floor. We're all there to have a good time, so please just come to spread love and positivity. We also have some pointers here from Dr. Chichi. She is a DJ and a doctor. We EDM house lovers, we have normal everyday 9-to-5 jobs. Get you somebody that can do both. A good night's rest the night before, key. Very, very key. I'm going out tonight, but yesterday I was in bed. I slept. Charge your phone 100%. Very true. Have a rave buddy if you can. Yes, very, very true as well. Have an emergency contact somewhere in case your battery dies. That's also very key. Depending on where the rave is, you're going to need to pack a couple of things. So here she says, water bottle, power bank, sunscreen, deodorant, towel, emergency snack, paracetamol, cash, swimwear, a tent if needed. So this is really a list in case you're like going to a rave on the beach or you're going to a rave at a remote location. I think that's a really great checklist of things you need. And speaking of Rave at the Beach, they have a page called Rave Safe. I'm just gonna put the link in the description box below, and I'm also gonna put some of their posts on the page, and it's basically a guide to how to rave safe in Lagos. I think it's a really wonderful guide. They have some really fantastic posts and you need to check it out. They have so much great information, especially if you're a first timer. So the rest of the comments we have here are from the Echo Lecture your community. I shared the question in the group and we have a couple of pointers from them. Eat big, dress light, hydrate heavy. You know, just basically reiterating what other people have said. Take a hand fan. Yes, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to sweat and you get hot, you need a hand fan. Light bag. Yes, pack a light bag. I have this fanny pack which is pretty light and I love it because it has so many zips and pockets, so I can store a bunch of stuff. But like, you don't need a lot of stuff at a rave unless you're like me and you're capturing content and stuff like that. But really, you just need your phone and your cash and like ID. So pack light. You don't need a lot. Wear comfy shoes. Don't wear heels. Keep your phone in your pocket and enjoy being in the moment. Yes, this is very key. Don't press your phone too much. Just go to the rave and allow the music to move you and go through you and enjoy the moment. And that is everything and all the pointers and all the things that you need to know before you go to your first rave. I don't think there's anything else I can really add because I mean, the community has spoken. I hope to see you on the dance floor and I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please drop them in the comment section below. I'll be in there answering all your questions. In the description box, I'm going to be putting links to all the DJs and all the raves and parties that they organize so that you can find your next rave to attend. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it and I hope it was really helpful. Do not forget to shuffle to the subscribe button so you can join my family here on YouTube. Also, do not forget to hydrate to the notification bell so that you will get notifications of whenever I upload a new video. And last but not the least, do not forget to groove and dance the night away to the like button so you can tell YouTube that this video is awesome and to recommend it to other people as well. Do not forget to be awesome and see you all on the dance floor. Bye!